in a minute. But I'm back in this joint with my partner, my player partner. There he is. Introduce yourself to the people, player.
It's me, Jedi in the building. What's going on? It's Drees. Happy to be here one more week. The Saints have won again. We'll get into that a little bit later. I know I'm talking to absolutely nobody in the chat room right now, but to the people that'll be here and to the people that'll be watching the replay later on, saying good evening to you. Oh yeah. I'm looking into my newly formed boom boom room, and everything is starting to come to light, so to speak. I just had to fight with a Colombiana, talking about some things, but she just don't seem to understand. I got the boom boom room that got my back, and everything is fine and dandy. What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just enjoying the festivities of the boom boom room and the stuff that goes on. You know, for the people that don't know about it, hey, sorry you don't. Should have been a part of it. You know what I'm saying? The boom boom room lives. The boom.
Indeed.
I see that little chocolate thing y'all just put in there. You know, she looking like a Matrix chick with that weave in her hair.
Yeah, she like, leave the weave alone. They have different attitudes. All I know, all I'm doing is setting up a party. I'm moving on, but I will stay and enjoy the festivities for a little while. It's gonna be pretty fun in there, and I'm thinking it's gonna be a nice party you gonna have this go around. You know, I just wish they had some more contributors to it. You know what I mean? You know, wish they had more people that were saying, okay, I know this person, I know that person. You know, come on, John, y'all asking one person to benefit 18 other. No, it's hard, man. So either way it go, for what's been provided to me, hey, we gonna get what we get. But everything is well so far.
Yeah, what's up to all the fellas in the room? Jimmis, what are they? Gimmelis? Boy, you got a name on you right there. And Mr. Dump, your boyfriend 305 on Instagram. What up? We got Demetrius Alexander in here. Coasty, what's good? Fly boy away, man. We gotta holler at you, player. We gotta get up with you, player. We got Gilly in the house. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all football team lost a day like mine. What y'all do? Y'all won? I see you over there grilled cheese, and I know your Saints won. Y'all Drew Reese back and shit.
My Jaguars and my Titans won, so I'm good. I'm good all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
You got 3 teams?
Yeah, they're the ones I bet with and win the most with it when I do bet. So they're my favorites. It ain't based on who winning on the game, who winning every week, is who put money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So
I see Terry in here. What's good with you? You got Hilton in the house. Hilton gonna be on the trip, tearing shit up. You know what I mean? D Bizzle. Greg G, what up, Greg G? Greg G gonna be on the trip, man. We're gonna be tearing shit down out there in Columbia, boy.
Yeah, I'm looking. I wish I would have waited to do my itinerary because I'm gonna have to change it up because I just found out that my flight been changed and I got to leave on the 13th rather than the 14th. So I may be going to go to Guadalupe. Maybe either that Thursday or that Friday. I'm not sure yet. So I got some other things going on with Coastal 32. He wants to go someplace, and I told him I'd take him. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to get with him and find out when he wants to go. I forgot exactly what day it's going to be. Shout out to Mr. Duppy Boyfriend 305 at IG. Thanks for the donation, player. You know what I'm saying? And find out what day he wants to go. So I might go ahead on to move my trip to Guadalupe to either that Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, depending on the other appointments that I have. You know, I can't miss my appointment on Monday. On Wednesday, I got to go to BBVA in Bank Columbia on some accounts. So I can't mess that up. So pretty much Wednesday morning, I know I'll be free. And Thursday, that's when we got to get together to do the whole roundup for the party. But pretty much all we need to do is go to Exito and get some liquor. And then when we get to the later that night, we just order pizza and wings. We ain't got to worry about too much. So what I do is go ahead on and deal with Costa either on that Thursday or Friday and just leave some change or leave my portion, and just say, hey, look, go ahead on and get this, get that for me. And I'm going to just go ahead on and do my thing with Costa either on that Thursday or Friday, what have you. But I know I just in the 32, I'll get with you at the conclusion of the show. We'll talk about that later on because I plan on going to Choco now on Sunday. I was planning to go to Guadalupe on Sunday. The thing about the whole trip is that
You freezing up, Dre.
So
yeah. All right. Shout out to Mr. Dump.
I'm freezing up.
You was for a second. Shout out to Mr. Dump, your boyfriend 305, man. He says, wipe your foot on the rug. Appreciate that super track. And he also says, I think he said Uncle Drees on one of them. Let me see. Yeah, Uncle Drees, man. That's your nephew?
Yeah, something like that. I do some editing for him,
All right. Duo's World. What's up, man? Hey, I can't even pronounce that fucking Duo's World. What is it? Dawes, yeah, that's right. My fault, man. My fault. I know you're gonna cuss me out when you see me. Dawes World. What's up, bro? You going back to DR, huh? Who that nation? Who that nation, man? Y'all ain't gonna lie, man.
Back to the jazz.
Y'all looking tough right now, man. Huh? You froze up again, man. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Go ahead.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And some reason it's not me freezing up. The whole thing snaps off on my end. But anyway, I am still looking forward to have a good time. This young and at that time you have said Brazil or die. Either you go to Brazil or you gonna die. Which one you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna die then because I ain't gonna keep going.
Right.
I'm gonna do something different, man. Shit. But yeah, man. So anyhow, man, I got a call tonight from one of my cousins, man. And he just told me that his sister died, man. So my thing is, man, like I gotta tell brothers all the time, man, like, man, life is not guaranteed, brother. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is not promised, man. Are we here on earth now? We gotta do the things that we wanna get off our bucket list. We gotta at least check most of the stuff off, because you just never know when it's your time to check out, man, and I be trying to tell my cousin, man, like, hey, he be asking, I told him I'm going on the trip pretty soon. And he says, oh, man, send me some pictures. So I told him, I said, no, man, I ain't sending you no pictures, bro. He said, man, why, man? Why you don't send me no? I said, man, because you never going to travel, bro. So what's the point of me sending you pictures and showing you shit that you never going to take control of your life? And just because you married, that don't mean you can't travel. You could travel with your old lady, or you could travel, do a fellowship. That don't mean you got to get out there and indulge in all that extra stuff. But I know it's something he really want to do. He itching to do it, but he just You know, when guys be married, man, they be locked in a cell, man. They be like locked up in the jail, and they don't get to do some of the stuff they want to do because the old lady like, oh, you know, there ain't anything to do. I don't trust you. Number one be the trust issue, man. Like you in a relationship with a woman and she can't trust you to go to another state or go to another country with a few guys, then that trust ain't there, man. And when you don't have trust in a relationship, man, it creates a lot of problems. So I feel like he's like a dog trapped in a cage. Well, not literally, but I mean, that's how I look, man. He told me tonight, man. He said, man, I need to start. I don't even be calling people. I don't be doing nothing with nobody. I just be here with my family. It's fun, but I don't do nothing for me. So I'm like, yeah, man, I agree. You don't do nothing outside of your family. I mean, you still a man at the end of the day. You're going to want to do stuff men do. You know what I'm saying? You want to hang out at the bar. You going to meet the fellas at the tailgate. Or you going, you want to do stuff with the fellas, man. And his old lady kind of restricts him from doing that. I mean, he can do it, but it's so much issues when he come back home. It just, man, I just couldn't be in the trap like that, man. What about yourself, Drees, man? Did you see yourself being in a holding cell like that?
Just gotta. I just had a issue with a lady friend in Colombia. She wants to come to the party. You know, I'm knowing what a lot of people come to the party. I don't lie to none of these. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh, you're gonna be with other girls." I said, "Well, I tell you what, you bring your black ass to the party." Then. So she said she wanted to come to the party, and it's like in the next morning, she was the person that was gonna go to Guadalupe with me, and I was like, "No problem." Party since plane. I mean, to get on I think the boat to go to Guadalupe or whatever it is. You know, I tell you what, just sleep at your house until we go. So she thinking, since I bring her to the party, then I go back to the house. It's supposed to be a sex thing. I ain't got no problem with not having sex. My thing is, if I decided to, I got a whole list of people I could go and deal with if I chose to. But now I'm trying to spend a little time with you. Ain't got to be none of that. You know what I'm saying? I got 9 more days to be down there. You know what I mean? So she wants to sit up there and start tripping about me being with other girls and this and that and trust issues. The more thoughtful about her welfare and not lying to her, the more it is she thinks I'm actually lying. So I was like, I tell you what, you ain't trusting me. Stay your non trusting ass at home. I'll go to Guadalupe. So never, let the girl go out. Don't come back home to 4 in the morning. And I'm sitting up there waiting for, looking all stupid trying to play the good guy. That's a role that plays out fast for brothers with common sense. So no, I'm not gonna be in that trap.
Shout out to Mr. Dump, your boyfriend 305. I just followed you on the Instagram, man. Appreciate the super chat, my brother. Appreciate the super chat, man. What's up, Mr. Brian Bourne? I see you over there smoking, man. What's going on with your future travels, man? What you
Man, what's
got
going
going
on,
on,
man? I'm just watching this game. That's all. I'm just watching the game, watching this Astros game, man. That's about it. I ain't got nothing going on for real.
All right, all right. So what you think about guys being in a relationship? You think sometimes these women they tie them up where they can't take trips, they can't do things? That ever happened to you or a female ever tried to get you in like that?
In the Matrix, or are you talking about
Either way.
overseas?
Hey, either one, man. Women are the same, right?
I've had it in both spots, man. In both situations, I've been in both of those situations. So early on, which is like maybe like a while ago. But now, man, I just pretty much just do my thing, have fun, and leave them where they at. You know what I mean?
Word. Shout out to Mr. Dump, your boyfriend, 305. Oh man, he says, Trees, you better copyright Step on the Rug. I think it's wipe your foot on wipe your foot on the rug, player. Or in other words, hit the like button when you come in.
Right. Yeah, I'm have to talk to my lawyer about that. But he gonna be the first motherfucker I sue. You know what I mean?
Who that?
But nevertheless, shout out to dude. You know, you can send me a donation sometime. But you know, shout out to the brother.
Hey, you man, y'all send Dre a donation too, man. My brother is going on the trip with us, man. I like to talk about the WhatsApp group, man. We just started, man. It's starting to pop in there. I think we got 18 people in there. So salute to you guys that donated and got in the group. I appreciate everything. I'm definitely gonna keep y'all updated once I go on these trips, and I think Dre's gonna start a talk to the people about the group you're gonna start.
And up group. Why is it gonna be 35 and up? Fuck y'all youngsters. That's why. But the group is a 35 and up group, and that's the number I decided on. It was gonna be 40 and up, but I was like, they still got a couple mature people. Group that's somewhat mature, but a lot of y'all youngsters, fuck y'all. I'm gonna do a 35 and up group.
Damn, Dre.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I know. But no, it's popping in there, man. We got some good guys in there, man. You got some guys that's either own property abroad or about to make purchases. Go ahead, Dre.
No, I'm about to be one of them brothers, just like that one right there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be one of them brothers.
All right, that's a good comment right here. Appreciate that. Peace from North Philly to Dre and Rich. I appreciate the content. I hope you brothers understand the impact your respective channels have on those of us who need this. Consider my feet white. All right, man. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Jamil. I got your email ready. Send a response email back to you. Thanks for the good words that you left me on the other day. Thank you, man. Peace.
Word. B-Dot, man. So what's the deal, man? You gonna be freed up for Columbia? We got B-Dot in the building.
Yeah, B-Dot gonna be in the building. B-Dot gonna be in the building for Columbia, man. I'll be ready. Man. I'm actually headed out to Columbia a week from maybe Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll be rolling out, man. I got a few things to tighten up here on the state side, matrix side, and I'll be rolling out. Probably, like I said, Saturday. Yeah, y'all know how I do, man. I just buy my ticket the day before or the day of, and just roll out. You know what I mean?
Word. I can dig it. So yeah, man, we got like for those that are gonna be in Columbia from November 6th or November 7th through the 12th, hit us up, holler at us. Y'all see us out there, holler at us. We got some festivities already planned out, hooked up. Dre got the boom boom room going through. So we're definitely gonna have the Bible study going. Bible study on deck. You know, yeah. we're gonna be praying for everybody in America. Shout out to Mr. Dump, your boyfriend, 305. He said Brian Bitcoin. Man, he know your history, man. Brian, he know your history. And the B stands for billionaire, for y'all that don't know. He's the first black billionaire that travels.
Something like that.
Where you at, B-Dot?
I remember a little main little spot I come to out here in the Matrix, man. I like it. It's real cool, real chill. Not many people, man. I just come here and just relax, have a few drinks, and watch the games, man. You know, it's a little spot out here in Corpus Christi, Texas, man. So I just come out here and chill out, watch the games, watch football games, baseball games, man, and just relax, man, and just you know, count down my days till I get the fuck up out this motherfucker, man.
Right. And see that's the thing, man. Like for me, man, like when I book my trips, it gives me something to look forward to, man. And if I didn't have that, then I don't know, man. It's kind of like maybe it'll be an empty spot in my life. But I'm so glad I started. I mean, I always travel, but as far as international, I'm glad I started traveling international because now it cuts down on all the BS that I used to do in the Matrix. Used to spend a lot of money, like going out, hitting clubs, doing different bars. And at the end of the weekend, you end up spending $200-300 just on bull crap, and that's a flight. That's a flight for me. Like, so now my budget has went from maybe spending $200-300 in a week to maybe 100, just on miscellaneous stuff, food and just miscellaneous shit. I spend 100 at the most $150. But before I would be spending like $200 to $300 a week just on entertainment, food, bullshit. So I actually save money by traveling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so what was that, Drake?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, my thing is I just stopped going to the clubs altogether. Especially when you end up dealing with a youngster and you get shot. Yeah, going out ain't gonna be one of the things that's really gonna highlight your night, your days, or be a major focal point. So what I ended up doing was I just went back to traveling. But after a while, going to Houston, going to Denver, going on passport, and I started back traveling again. I should have just followed my own advice when I say go up the ladder. I should have started in DR first. That way, you go to DR, then you go somewhere in the northern half of South America, then you finally hit Brazil, which is the Holy Grail. But for the most part, it's not really about whether I save money or whether I keep money or whether I save a lot more money or whatever. The whole point is I'm not interested in chasing money. I'm interested in chasing my happiness. And I done found a little bit of happiness going to South America every now and again. So that's what it's about for me. You're not going to be here till 2096. Get that shit out your mind. There's no magic potion. So you only got so much time left. And go and do what you really want to go do, man. Stop trying to sit up there and satisfy the other folk that really want you to do this or just say you should go that way, really just because at the end of the day, they some miserable motherfuckers. Go and do what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like what you need to do is go stop and go holler at your daddy, say, Daddy, let me go stay by your house. Let me pay these taxes off before you go get that house that you're supposed to get. You going to do that. But if you still want to keep on thinking you could go to the club and you around this bitch, you got these white folks sending you lien papers talking about they finna take your car, they finna take your house. You keep on being like that, and the same motherfucker that you trying to impress is gonna be that same motherfucker that's saying, well, dog, you should have did this instead of going out with trying to impress me. But so know what that is? 9 times out of 10, if you got a person in your life that does that, that is a person that is not your friend. That is a person that's leeching off of you for his own happiness. Why? Because if he don't have it, he's a miserable motherfucker. Do I'm trying to listen to line that they should be walking, because at that point you're doing them, not you. You're only gonna be here for so long. I did a lot of fucking up in my life. My shit is coming back together, and that's coming back around to fruition. And I'm going in the manner in which I want to go. You know, because I stopped. You know, I'm not saying I stopped dealing with certain motherfuckers. It's just, you know, a new circle too long, dealing and thinking like how you was in that old circle. You know, because if I was to come to Rich and them the same way I was with cats back in the hood, Rich and them would be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And quite personally, I wouldn't want to be there myself if I understood this, you know. But just being in that new circle in his own just let me realize maybe I got to walk differently. Maybe I got to act this way. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should go ahead on and start pooling resources. I'm not thinking this with niggas in the hood.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's fucked up when you got to go around the world to find brothers that you would like to treat or have treat you the same way the motherfuckers won't that's around the corner. How long nights and shut the whole link down. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mr. Dump Your Boyfriend 305, man. Follow him on Instagram, y'all. He says, "Where's Big J at?" I hadn't talked to Big J in a few days, man. I don't know where he at. We got to get him back on. You know, he's like 5 hours ahead of us, so I imagine he's sleeping right about now. B-Dot, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm still here. I'm still with us.
What's going on, Superior Trucking 30? Just got a question for you right here, man. Can you see it?
I can't see the question.
Oh, okay. Jamil, he says, I always figure when traveling and looking for Airbnb, it would be wise to find a place not close to the action, but not too far either. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. It just depends on what city you go to. Like in Bogota, man, the traffic is just crazy. It's stupid crazy, man. So you really kind of want to be near the action, get an Airbnb near the action. Somewhere like Medellin, it don't really matter, really, to be honest with you. I like to stay in El Poblado. You know, y'all know my spot is Energy. And it's kind of close to everything, you know. I just bring a part of me, you know what I mean, when I'm in Medellin. Somewhere like Bogota, man, nah, just pretty much just kind of get a spot that's near the action. You know, this is my point of view.
All right. That's what's up. So what about yourself, Drees, man? You stay close to the action or you stay further away? I mean, I know the answer to that. Go ahead.
Well, I stay far away pretty much, you know, but very far if you're walking. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, for me to get to where the action at, it's about a $3 ride on Uber. So, you know, I have no problem, and I like staying far away because due to the fact it's a challenge because you have to know a little bit of the lingo that's going on in that area. You don't have to know too much of the lingo in El Poblado. You really don't. But thing about El Poblado is that they keep up noise 24/7. You know, there's always somebody jackhammering, somebody screeching in them little bit ass Tokyo Drift cars, somebody playing the music all loud with the talking through it. You know, somebody's always hammering and banging on something. You know what I'm saying? Like to send a shout out to Mr. Dumpy Boyfriend 305 on IG. You know what I'm saying? He says, "Are we living in the Matrix?" Yes, we living in the Matrix. You know, but some of us are making plans to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, my plan might take me a little while. I see a lot of y'all living in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? But everywhere we go is getting to be about the same thing. So the best thing about being in this matrix is finding the best way to curb that madness that you get here, by finding a place that's less Americanized.
Word. Shout out to 010, man. What that 010 stand for, man? Let me know, man. Say, Rich, do you like Thai or Filipino women who tend not to be blessed in the booty department, aka NASA tall, no ass at all? Man, I like slim women. So I like the Thai and Filipino women, but from what I'm hearing from the guys, they trying to convince me to go there. They're like, man, they got bodies too, like sisters, man, And I never been, man. But me personally, I like a big ass, but I like them little asses too. You know what I'm saying? Little asses need love. So I hope that answers your question. I definitely want to go over there one day. You know what I'm saying? Like B-Dot, you been over to Thai yet?
Nah, man, but I'm 2020. It's on my hit list. 2020, it is on my hit list, guaranteed, man. So I'm gonna hit East Asia, man. Singapore. I'm gonna hit fucking Thai. I'm gonna hit Thailand. 2020 is definitely on my hit list, yo.
Well,
all right. What about you, Drees? I know you getting over there.
Well, yeah, it pisses me off because the ticket to Africa is like, on average, about $700 more than what it may cost to go to anywhere in Asia. And I don't want to go to Asia first. Like I've always said, I want to go somewhere where they look like me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to Choco. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I plan on going to Palenque, I want to go to places where they look like me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll eventually go, but I don't really see a lot of those women that are appealing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like data scientists say, I don't see anybody that might be dimes to me. But but my thing is, if I was to go over there, I'd probably be pissed off by the time I actually do find one that's actually appealing to me, because you gotta look hard. You know what I'm saying? They got little flat butt with no chest, and they look like those little worms that was in Will Smith lock on Men in Black. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember those worms?
Dang, that's fucked up.
They look like to me, some of them. That's how they look. But I'm sure they got some beautiful ones over there. You know what I'm saying?
All right, 010 said 0 and 1s are basic code building blocks of the matrix. Okay. So y'all believe the whole world is the matrix, or y'all believe just the larger countries like America? What's your thoughts, Peter?
Man, to be honest with you, the Matrix to me is just America. To be honest with you, just to me, though, But yeah, man. Somebody said something a few minutes ago, man. They said the more we travel, the smaller the world gets, man, and that's true, man. I really think that's true. Traveling, really, what I'm saying, you really get a sense of the world, man, and going to different places. It don't have to be all about the women. Not with me. I like to just travel and see the world and have different experiences all around the world, man. Europe, been to Europe several times. I love Europe, man. But right now I'm really on South America, like Colombia. But I will definitely be hitting Brazil next year and East Asia. I've never been to Brazil, never been to East Asia, so those are some spots that I'm gonna definitely try to hit next year. And just for the experience, man. Just for those personal experiences,
Word. Go ahead, Drew.
Says, how can I join WTU and link up with you cats when y'all hit Columbia? Well, first thing you had to know is we'll be in Columbia from November 7th to November 14th. It's easy to link up with us. Just get a plane ticket that'll have you in Colombia from November 7th to November 14th. Thus, you can then roll with WTU. We'll check you out, bet you. We know you got a passport. We know you're a decent brother once we check you out. And you may be able to gain interest in the WTU, the Travel Squad. You know, you may be able to get into this 35 and up group. Why am I calling it 35 and up? Fuck you, youngsters. That's why. But yeah, November 7th and November 14th. And if you want to go to Asia, as my brother just spoke about, November 23rd to November 27th, we'll be in Pattaya, Thailand. And from the 27th to December 1st, we'll be in Bangkok, respectively. Feel free to talk to my brother BKG at bkg21@gmail.com if you wish to go to the trip to Thailand. WTU Asia. But sometimes I just get on the road speaking, and it should just happen like that. Shout out to King.
There you go. There you go.
You could be in the matrix anywhere in the world because it's a mind state, not a place. Traveling allows you to open your mind and thus escape the matrix. Good point, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a very good point. But that's pretty much what the matrix is. It's a state of mind. It's just like when they ask you about it's just like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? When they tell you whether they crucify Jesus, when you look at it, they say Calvary. Thing about Calvary, when you look at it and translate it, it says place of a skull. Then there's another word that in Calvary saying another word for Calvary in the Bible that once it translated is cranium, and that really sounds like cranium. So at the end of the day, Jesus was crucified in your mind. So it's a state of mind for. And why do I keep on cutting out, man? You know what I'm saying? My shit just blink off and on, like, oh, I don't know what's going on here.
White man trying to hold you back.
Yeah. I better quit speaking like this before something actually do happen. Fuck around and my plane crash. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no problem.
Yeah, that's true, man. So let me ask you something, B-Dot. So if you was a rich guy in America, would you feel like it's the Matrix then? You just straight up got them M's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, no, because no matter what you do, man, when you have more money, you got more means to do different things. You know what I'm saying? So, even a rich guy, man, in America, man, you want to get out. You want to you got more means to travel the world at that point as well. So you want to get up out of there and see some other shit. You know what I mean? See some other culture, see some other women, see some other, I don't know nobody that's rich in America that don't travel. Me personally, I don't. You know what I mean? You got money and you're in America, you want to get the fuck out there, man.
Word. So it seemed like all right, so I guess traveling inside America is out. B-Dot?
Not necessarily. I still do it. It just be the, like certain spots like Seattle, but places where they got high amounts of ratchetivity. Nah, I ain't going. You ain't gonna say, Drake, let's go to Memphis. Nah. Out of Glen, Salt Lake City, I'm going to places like that if I do travel inside the States. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit like that, but like just going anywhere where they got high amounts of ratchetivity and niggerism, sorry. That's more matrix than anything. Speaking of niggerism, did you see the video of the dude in Texas?
No.
When they shot up the college?
Another shoot? Another man shooting? Dang.
Nah, it's a black dude. They try to whole while it's a all black school. They had another homecoming with another black school. Black dude come and shot up in the school. 2 people died. And this dude sitting up there talking about these punk ass white folks, this, that, and other. Like they shot this motherfucking kid. You just gotta see the video, but let's get back
Pull it
on.
up there. Pull it up. Maybe you can send me the link.
Well, shit. I would have to.
Shout out to Mr. Dump, your boyfriend. He says, which place had the best food, Dries?
Broasters in Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo?
Yeah, where they bang the chicken out and it look like a big ass steak on your plate. I like that shit. Take a coast there. Yeah.
So you saying Colombia got the best food out of the countries you've been to?
Fuck no. Come to think about it, Brazil actually does. You know, they take time out and salt their shit right. You know, fuck around. You have it's gonna be a lot of heart problems happening over in the Dominican Republic. That shit tastes too good in some places. There's gonna be a lot of heart problems in about 10, 15 years. Watch.
What you think, B-Dot? What place got the best food, man?
Man, I haven't been to enough places to even say what got the best yet, man. To be honest with you,
just the places you've been.
I like DR. DR got some good food. DR got some good food. We got Colombia got some pretty good food. I've been to a few spots in Colombia that I really like. Food is pretty good. I like going to like the little mom and pops. You know, it's a spot I go to in Bogota, man. It's the mother's in the back cooking, and her two sons are the waiters, man. And it's a real nice spot. I posted it in the group a few times. And you get a half a chicken and soup, and you get a drink, man. It's like $2.50, man. I mean, and it's amazing. And you got to take a doggy back home. They give you a lot of food, you know what I mean? So, and it's good, and it's organic.
Rich.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rich. What about the spot where Obi Wine took us, the Afro Brazilian joint where we was eating that? So remember the little places like they just went in there and just swept out the building and just started cooking in that motherfucker? Well, me and
man. That shit. That food was good, bro.
Yeah.
In the favelas, man, like you said, them mom and pop spot, they putting their soul into that food, man, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't like you going to a big box restaurant where they getting the mediocre cheese and they getting mediocre whatever. Mom and pop spots, man. Most of them, man. You want to answer
that? Radioactivity and ninjaism. Well, I don't want to say what I really want to say, so I gotta, I gotta rig it a little bit. You know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying?
I think he was putting that up, relating to what you was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. G, man. What's good, man? Let me get that Benz, bro. Brother Roderick says Germany has the best breads and pastries. Well, I need to stay away because my ass is big enough.
Oh yeah, man. In Germany, they don't really have a lot of flavor that I can tell. But like he said, the breads and pastries, they real big on that. They'll eat that shit for dinner. You know what I mean? But as far as like food, like schnitzel and shit like that, man, it's good and it's filling, but don't have too much, too much flavor to it. You know what I'm saying? Like not like the South. You know what I mean? Not like you don't have too much spices and shit like that you taste. That we like to taste in the food, man. Like me being from the South,
Man, you from the South with an F?
Exactly. The South. I'm from the South. South side.
He got y'all ass on this. Wait, you mean to tell me no one thinks the U.S. has the best food? Got him.
Man, you eating chickens with HGH. In some places you eating dog. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some people, they got meat that's rotten. They'll take the meat out of the pack, wipe it down in the little blood, put it back in the pack. So yeah, it's kind of like I'm glad Richard Rich specified that based on the places that we went to, not the places where we at. So that's why I like Colombia, because the chicken be right there, they kill it right there, they clean it right there, they cook it right in front of you. So I really can't complain with that, especially up there in Santo Domingo. Chuso de Pollo is my favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll say this. If you want to throw the Matrix in there, to me, the best food in the Matrix for me is actually jerk chicken. So it's not from America. It's not made. They make it here, but that's my favorite food, and just happen to be a foreign food. And I like Mexican food, stuff like that. I do eat soul food, man, but I ain't too big on it no more like it used to be, man. I can definitely enjoy a good barbecue, off the grill, something like that. But yeah, man, Mexican food, Jamaican food, Caribbean food, that's my go-to, man. It's my go-to. So, I'm still eating food out of the Matrix. You feel me?
Well, a lot of the foods you eat here, got they know how to make plastic celery. I seen a video where a dude took a bunch of plastic that was green and he put it in water, and when he pulled it out of the water, he folded up into a little ball, and he did another one, and he kept on doing that till he had a whole head of cabbage. And I was like, I don't know how he did that, but some of my best food is like actually some of the soul food. Actually, like I used to have an uncle, God bless him, dead. Used to dig a hole in the ground and put his little coals in the ground and put that black pot, that black pot that with the real thick on the sides and the bottom. Set that in the ground, put the little coals under it, then put his little meat in there. And the thing about it, this was even though it was swine, it was fresh swine. I watched him kill the pig. The pig name was Joe, but he would take the pig, kill it, chop it up, take the ribs out, this out, that out, put in the pot, and see, like 6 hours later, he put it in the pot, cover it all up, leave a couple holes so that fire could keep burning. Shit, see, about 6 hours later, when I tell you could pick up the bone and you could just watch the meat fall off, you ain't had to hold it but a minute. That at time, the bone would just be white in your hand if you could hold it. But that was some of the best swine I ever had in my life. Probably because it didn't have HGH and hormones in it. With fresh pig. Even though they got pig outside of the habitat, pig don't know how to act no damn more. But it was some of the best I ever had in my life as far as in the Matrix is concerned.
Yeah, somebody said something about Houston, man. Houston got some real good shit, man. Houston got real good steakhouses. He's right about that. I used to live in Houston, and Houston got some real good steakhouses, man. Real good filet mignon. But the only thing about that is you're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to pay for that shit, yo. One city, one person, you're looking at about $80, $90, $100, just for one person. A nice filet mignon and a few drinks,
But that's the first place I ever heard of brisket. I ain't never seen it. Just like a big ass piece of meat the size of my wrist. You just eat, just keep chewing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen no shit like that till I went to Houston. I was like, kind of cows y'all got out this son bitch. I'm talking about big old long ass hunks of just meat. You could just sit there and eat that shit all day. You know what I'm saying? But let's not forget I'm in Louisiana. Let's not forget the crawfish. Let's not forget about the shrimps. And definitely let's not forget about the gator. Word. That's some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? When shout out to Ox, I know he go watch the replay at some point in time while he out there in Mexico. I brought him, got him that alligator sandwich on bun, man. Man, that boy hyped his hell on it. I was like, bro, that's how it is, dog. That the alligators we kill out here, they're not going through processing and all that. Nah, they killing it, clean it, putting it in the bag because they know people gonna sell it, gonna buy it right away. So the deer, wow. The gator, wow. The rabbit, wow. And that's some of the best eating you can have. You get somebody to cook it right.
Right. Yeah, New Orleans definitely got some great food down there. Can't forget about the good old boot state of Louisiana.
And speaking of the boot will be deep in Medellin this go around. That was one of my dreams that I set out on. Make sure I get a lot of people from the boot coming on out, getting out the country. And speaking of people from the boot, still keep Brother Jimmy G in your prayers if you know who he is. He's a brother who had an accident. He had a complication for his accident while he was going from Brazil to Colombia. And he currently just got out of surgery like maybe a week ago. Last I checked, he was doing fine. So if you do know him, just go ahead and keep him in your thoughts. And if you know him, send him a message, hoping he gets well and hope I see him back in the sky once again.
Kenneth says, come to Chicago. All right. I'm going to come to Chicago. I've been to Chicago one time, but I'm going to come back again.
I used to live in Chicago. Go ahead.
You used to live in Chicago, man?
Yeah, I used to live out there. I used to live in the Taylor Projects. It's the only place where you ever see a black man freeze to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. You laughing. I was playing with my ball. And I wasn't used to snow. I was out there. And my ball rolled down the hallway. And it rolled back. And I seen,
it was frozen.
that gin was keeping him warm. I guess when he ran out of gin, that was it for him. Shit, 2 or 3 days later, they were picking that nigga up out of his wheelchair. That nigga was just froze like this with the bottle in hand. That nigga was gone, froze to death. That's the only place was, yeah. I was like 11, something like that. I don't know if he lived or died or what, but that nigga wasn't moving. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy though.
It is cold. It's cold as I don't know.
Man, it is cold up there. That's why I learned to, you keep jogging. Well, here's the thing. But the thing is, a lot of these places are in high altitude. I'm 200 feet below sea level. So the humidity here compared to humidity up there, the only thing they got that's really making it humid is they next to a lake. What's making it humid here is I'm in between a lake over here and a river over there. And then you got overcast and all this other shit and the heat and the rain and then the sun come. Oh man, heat bouncing off the trees, heat bouncing off the buildings, the glass, the bricks, it's just like a little it's like you breathing like you just breathing a shower, hot shower or something all the time. It's like so hot here sometimes you could take a shower and then dry off and then go walk outside and feel like you're still in the shower. So but when you go out there in that high altitude, like when you go to Denver, the cold not really gonna do you nothing if you dress right. You know what I'm saying? I would wear like in Denver to wear my long johns, and then I used to go to the academy and get me a pair a sweatshirt and sweatpants, but I would get the small size so they could stick to me under my clothes. And once I did that, I was good. But the only problem after that, see that wind, that's what Negroes from the South ain't ready for. That wind will get you every time.
Right. That's what gets you, man. That goddamn wind, boy.
What's going on there?
Hey, y'all join me on Instagram, man. Roll the tape _ Roll the tape _ man. You know what I mean? Got some little joints on that Instagram for y'all, boys. Gotta post up some new shit in a minute. You know what I mean? Beat up, man. You gotta get your Instagram, man.
I got an Instagram, but I ain't on that much, man. I'll probably be a little more active now since this project is over. I'll be a little more active on my Instagram, man. So yeah, y'all check your boy out, man. I'll post it in the I'll post it in the chat.
Word. But
I don't
yeah,
know if
y'all. Any questions? Go ahead.
Say, I don't know if anybody watching the game, but these boys balling on Sunday Night Football, man.
Who playing?
Kansas City and Green Bay.
Packers, Green Bay.
With no quarterback?
Well, I don't know what you're seeing. They balling.
Who they got at quarterback?
Backup quarterback, Matt Moore.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach 32. He said he's gonna take me rabbit hunting on my land outside Lafayette. I tell you what, give me a bow and arrow. I hunt anything with a bow and arrow. I never used the gun in the woods. Never did. A bow and arrow. I was in that motherfucker like Kanto. Just let me go. You know what I'm saying? Shadow.
Have you ever experienced an Asian female, Dree?
See, Poppy, see.
I have too.
Well, the thing is, it wasn't the walk up to you and say, "Hey, my name is Drees. How you doing?" I happened to go to a place called Sakura, the eastern section of New Orleans, and you go to this place for massages. You know, it's an actual, I guess you could call it a brothel. I guess. You know, I just went in there. That looks nice. Let me go check that out. You know, because I seen a whole bunch of white folk and a whole bunch of Asian folk come out of there, and I was like, go check this out. So they give me a towel. You know, it's like New Orleans version of 4x4. They give you a little towel. You go sit up in the room, lay on the bed, and at the other end of the room they got like this pool with smoke over it. You know, and I'm just sitting in the room by myself chilling, and a woman came out of the damn smoke. I was like, what kind of shit is this? She said, I give you a massage or whatever you want. I was like, cool. Let me get a massage then. And that was my first experience with an Asian. You know what happened next. I got my toes curled, cracked. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff.
Shout out to Dre, man. Subscribe and Love Crossing Borders. That's Dre right there, y'all. Go check him out. Love Crossing Borders, man.
Look at him, all the love in this thumbnail.
All the love.
So it's all about love. They all happy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wish I could be happy like that. But but mine is worrying about other people instead of worrying about what she got inside of me and the love that I have for her in her heart. So you know what, girl? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I meant to keep it PG. But you know what I'm saying.
Word. So any questions, suggestions, comment? I'll go ahead and post it up, man. We're rolling up on an hour. We're gonna try to keep the show. Huh?
No,
are you going live after this, Drees, or what? Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Maybe.
If y'all hit the like button, man, YouTube might give me $1. Y'all hit that like button, man. YouTube might give me $1. I'm just talking shit, but But anyhow, man, I appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, join me on the Instagram. Uh, this week I'll be getting ready for the trip. I leave out on Friday to go to Cartagena, Colombia. So anybody gonna be out that way, holler at me. Hit me on the email, rollthetape@yahoo.com. What's that right there, Dre?
This picture will go down in history, man. This is that day we went and saw Jesus, man.
I think that's on the thumbnail.
Right. That's what it is.
Yeah, thumbnail. It's on the thumbnail. Y'all check it out. Yeah, that's the day we saw Jesus.
I never posted a lot of those pictures on my Facebook or my Instagram. I just started posting pictures from my Medellin trip last year. I posted more to the Boom Boom Room than I did to Facebook or Instagram an entire year. It's 1,000 people, and out of 1,000 people, 500 of them might be family and classmates. Out of that 500, 6 might travel, and the other people are a combination of people that are traveling and people that are in the place we're traveling to.
All right, this is a good question right here. I'm gonna answer it first. Can you leave a woman's past in the past? For me, in my experience, women always gonna tell you they past, so it's always gonna come up most of the time. Now, if it's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying, they probably won't bring it up. But usually, man, if you get close to a woman, she love you, she gonna tell you her past. I'd rather them tell me in the beginning than in the end. You know what I'm saying? I once dated a girl. This is years ago. She said she used to be a stripper at a particular club, and I knew the owner, so I was like, "Shit, should I ask him the story?" You know what I mean? So I mean, me personally, man, I would want to know some of her past. You know what I mean? Because it's just like that old saying, man. You don't know the past, you don't know your future. You know what I'm saying? If you meet a chick, she used to be a prostitute, but you don't know her past, you don't want to discuss her past, she might end up being a married prostitute. So yeah, I need to know a little something. But I'm not like that jealous dude like, man, how many guys you sleep with? Tell me how many and all that bullshit. I ain't getting into that. But like, yeah, I think the past does matter. Female past, because she could be a female that got raped 10 times. She could be a girl that was on drugs. I need to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. This is my opinion. So, Trees, what's your opinion, man?
If something happened to her on the 10th and I showed up on the 11th, what happened on the 10th happened on the 10th. But if it's gonna fuck with me on the 11th, yeah, you might want to let me know a little, just a little something. You gotta tell me everything. Just let me know, hey Dre, you know, you might have a little issue when this happens. You know, like if I finally got my business rolling and I finally got enough money to pass on down to the next of kin, I'm gonna want little Drees at that point. Why? Because it's enough disenfranchised children walk around this motherfucker as is.
Right.
To have that child. I don't give a damn if I'm 60. As long as I can ski and I got a business, I'm gonna have little Drees. But if it's something like, okay, I had a problem, I had my ovaries taken out, I can't reproduce, I might want to know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, if it's you know, like we might get married, we might be married, but back in 66 I went raw and cut herpes, I might want to know that. You know what I'm saying? I could deal with anything that happened in the past or whatever, but what I can't deal with is a motherfucker lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, I just don't want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Because that what you have done is taken away my right to choose whether I should fuck with you or not. You know, and at that point, anybody might stop fucking with you. You know, so certain things you might have to know, certain things can be left alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right. B-Dot, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I just have myself on mute. But yeah, man. Yeah, I would like to know the past too. I would like to know, certain. It's like you said, certain things in the past. I would like to know. I would like to know certain things in the past. But kind of like what you said, man. If it's irrelevant, then nah, I'm not gonna be asking no chick all kind of weird kind of questions. You know what I mean? But yeah, certain things, man. I would like to. I would like to know, and vice versa. I'm sure she has some questions for me as well.
Right. I mean, I understand what Dre was talking about. Like some guys, some females want to know all the details, like how many women you slept with, this and that. I mean, my thing, like, if a female, if she been with one of my friends before, I need to know that shit.
I'm just saying,
I still need to know.
I don't need like the chick telling me, "Hey, look, my last boyfriend, his penis was the size of your entire body." I don't need to know all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know all that, but there's certain things that I might need to know, just certain things. But a little bit, just take away my right to choose. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I understand some guys, man, they judgmental, man, but hey, man, I need to know what I'm getting into. Shit, it'd be interesting to hear what Dre got to say. I want to hear his point of view.
Well, before you go any further, Drake, get with me, bro. I'm having problems with my main, bro, and I think I need you and Dre to drill me. So I'm gonna have to come on y'all show so I could be, well, I don't want to say I want to be drilled, but I want y'all to, you know, put me in the hot seat. How about that? Well, nah, that don't sound good, but you know what I mean, Dre. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to come on y'all show and y'all just gonna, cause every time I do come on y'all show and I post something, y'all always want to tear me out the frame. So, and instead of me typing it, y'all could do it live. Y'all could pick me apart live. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can work on that show. Cause I'm trying to make my way up to where y'all at in y'all journey of love. And hopefully at the end of the day, I have enough in me, enough knowledge in me from the traveling person as well as the ladies to know how the lady over there is, so I could cross borders myself or something like that. But we'll talk, bro. We'll talk.
Yeah, here you go, right here. Talk to him now.
I hope you were laughing at me, man.
Now, Dre, why you don't want to know the past, man? Come on, man. What's up?
I'm going to tell you something, man. We were just trying. What we're trying to do is see if doing something different will get us different results than from the past. Now, like you guys are saying, there's some important things that you want to know. You want to know something that has to do with health and safety. You want to know something that has to do with this person is stable mentally, emotionally, physically. You want to know, like the brother said, if she can't have any children, or if she wants to have any or doesn't. Of course, those things you want to know. But we just made the decision within our relationship when it came to the intimacy of the past. Other than diseases, we don't want to know anything. We want to see how it works to not know, because everybody asks the same questions. You always do that interview when it comes to sexual connotations. So we decided that let's see how it would feel not to know every dang thing.
Who idea was that? Yours?
No. Actually, we both came up with it. We were actually watching a couple that on they have a channel, and we've been following them for a while, and they made that decision. And
okay.
the funny thing is, this is the crazy part. When they decided to open up, they opened up on live stream. Let's put it like this. By the time the live stream was over, she was crying and he was frustrated. He mad in the motherfucker. And she boo-hooing. She didn't know that he had lived with another female before her, years before. She didn't know that she wasn't the only woman that he had asked her to marry at one point in time in his life. Like, when he was 22, he asked a female to marry him. It didn't grow into anything further than that. He's 32 now, and he asked this one woman to marry him. They've been married 8 years, but she was disappointed because she wasn't the only one that he see. If you don't open up those can of worms, you don't know about stuff like that. Some stuff, if it doesn't have to do with health or safety or stability, some stuff in people's life ain't none of your business. And we think that when we bring somebody into our lives, everything is everybody's business. That's not true. Everything that's in that woman's business that you're kicking it with, not everything is your business. And me, I don't want to know everything. I want to know the stuff that will impact Andre, yeah. But if it doesn't impact me, if knowing her numbers impacts me, then I want to know. If it doesn't, I don't need to know. I'm like,
well, you don't think 10 years down the line or 15 years down the line, you don't think that'll ever come up?
No, that's when I really don't want to know because 15 years down the line, 15 years down the line, we'll be in the habit of so much of being with each other. The past will be so much in the past mentally that you really look like an old fool bringing that up. You see what I'm saying? I'm 52. What do I look like, let's say 8 years from now? At 60 years old, bringing up the past about some chicks I smashed when I was 48 or 40. At 60 years old, what type of old fool is that? You see what I'm saying? So ain't no use to me bringing, the further we go down this rabbit hole of our relationship, no use of me bringing stuff up if it doesn't have anything to do with Andrea's safety, like as far as diseases or anything, or as far as having children, or when it comes to something that I might like to do, something that I might have like to do intimately, and she might not know if she's into that or not. Now let's talk about those issues, but talking about numbers and give me the details. So you suck how many? I don't need to know all that. I don't need to know all that, man. I want to know some details, but I don't need to know everything. Everything ain't, because everything that happened in my life ain't her business. What's up?
What's up, Stephen Hall? Yeah, that's true, man. That's just being a nosy Negro. That's man. If you're asking a girl how many guys she sucked off, yeah, man, you got a problem. You definitely got insecurity problem,
Insecurities. Hey, I know dudes that are insecure, and they know that the dude the female only been with one dude, but she was in a long relationship with the dude. So now it didn't work out. They probably was together from 17 to 27, right? He meet her at 28, but he's so insecure because the longevity of that one dude. Like, damn, so she did all her magically delicious tricks with the one dude. Is she still in love with him? Are they still communicating? So you can be a female and have a bunch of dudes, or you can be a female and have one dude, and a dude can still end up being insecure.
That's on the dude, though.
Right.
That's on the guy. That's just how some guys are, man. You got some weirdos out there. What up, B-Dot? Where you at, man?
Man, I'm still here, man. I'm still rocking. I'm still rocking with y'all, man.
What's going on in there, man? Let us see what's happening in there. It's a Sunday night.
I know, right?
Yeah, he hung up.
He just
Like,
straight hung up. Oh, there you go. He back.
he hung up again.
I'm trying to get his shit
It
together.
might be his. It might be his connection.
Yeah, he probably walked around and shut up.
But
White man
yeah,
holding him back.
yeah. One of the things that I noticed that when it comes to sharing the past is some people want to know your past so they can hold something to throw up in your face a little later on down the line. You know, a female takes something just throw it in your face that you told her in confidence, and she throwing it all up in your face. You like, wait a minute, I told you that a couple years ago in confidence. Now you want to throw it back at me?
That's true. That's true. Now that happens a lot.
Yeah,
And that type of woman, she's gonna throw whatever in y'all relationship back up too. You know.
true, true. Or they want to know about your past so they can feel better about theirs. How many people you been with? I've been with maybe like 8. Damn, you been with 8 people. I only been with 3. You see, just to make them feel better. So they'll feel better about their little 3. Or she'll say, I've been with 13. You looking like, dang, girl, I only been with 7 people, and I'm a dude. You know, to make you feel better. So now you dogging out her numbers. So why bring this out if you plan on dogging this person out about their numbers? If you can't handle it, don't ask. And a lot of times dudes do that. They will ask about something that they really don't want the answer to. They
Right.
really ain't ready for that. You ain't built. Some dudes they built for the question. They ain't built for the answer.
Hey, you said a mouthful.
Ask a woman. I never ask a woman how many people she been with.
Right.
I never. I don't. I would never ask a woman that. You know what I mean? That's like high school. That's like, you know what I mean? I would never ask a woman shit like that. You know?
Yep. Absolutely correct. So certain things that comes along with maturity that they just don't come up like that anymore. You just don't trip on that. As long as you know that, okay, as far as health, me and this person have discussed health, and they're good, I'm good, cool. As far as I don't have to worry about that she got some stalker ex-boyfriend, we talked about that. Okay, cool. We good with that. She don't have to worry about me with some stalker chick. Okay, cool. We good with that. I'm good with the rest of it. I don't need to know all the details of the chandelier moments and all the times y'all did some freaky tales, and I don't need to know all that. Well, baby, are you? I don't need to know how many girls you kissed and slept with, and all. I don't need to know all that, man. I don't need to know all that. I ain't like that. That just think I'm just think like that, especially if I'm into that person. Now, if I'm not into you and I know I'm just smashing you a little bit, oh, we can talk as freely as we want to talk because I don't give a dang about you. You just somebody I'm smashing.
Word.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Because if she asks me my numbers and I'm honest with her, she get her feelings hurt.
Right, right.
I'm talking about her feelings will be hurt. Hell, my feelings hurt.
Dude, I had one female, man. She was like, I thought she was gonna be offended, but she was kind of proud of her number in the pecking order. She was like, "That's the number of the Porsche." I was like, "Okay." I told her my number. She was like, "So that would make me." Oh, okay, cool. That's the Porsche number. I was like, yeah, she won't be around too much longer. In my mind, I was like, I won't keep her around too much longer. Any female that would sit back and brag on that number, mm, mm-mm. So,
Do any of y'all know y'all numbers?
oh, I know mine.
I can guesstimate. I can guess my numbers. I know it's in the. I ain't gonna say. I don't know who watching
Hey,
this.
man. Hey, shit. One of your mains watching?
I know one.
You never know. You never
The
know, man.
main
You
name,
never
the
know.
main name.
Well, I know I'm in the thousand.
Yeah, I'm up in there too. So I don't even lie. I'm up in there too. I'm all up in there. So
I got a book around here somewhere where I started at like 500.
I tried that one day, man.
That was in my 20s though.
I tried that. I just tried to do it from memory, man. just in a split second memory, I can give you about 400 just in memory. So
Right.
to sit back and really gander, and but you know something, fellas, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like set my tail down with this relationship, because it's like, okay, what number do you want to get to, Dre, before you get, you realize you're getting too old for this game.
For real. I mean, I ain't like that now because I like
No, you guys
I
are
rather
young,
quality over quantity. You know what I'm
right?
saying? You definitely
You guys,
more
you guys are
quality
younger
now.
than me, and I look at like, okay, you gonna do another 1,000. So what you gonna be? What, 59? So now you got another 1,000 under your belt, but you got nothing stable as far as relationship. But you got another 1,000 up under your belt. What, you in high school, Dre? What the hell you doing, dude? So I had to check my. So just for me, I checked myself in the sense of like, man, Dre, you done run your race. You done been with every culture that you can imagine, except for somebody that's deep in the jungles of the Amazon. Uh, you've had your fun in regards to diversity with the more than one in the same bed. Chill, dude. Not find out what real love is about, Dre. Sit on down, find out what it's like to have a shorty. I ain't got no kids, so find out what it's like to have a shorty in a stable environment and have a family. I want to experience that part of women too. I don't want to just experience, 3,000 females on a smash. I want to experience the other side of women too, which is the loving, the caring, the having your child and being married and all that. I want to experience that part too. So in experiencing that for me, I gotta sit my ass down somewhere. And I ain't got no problem with that at this stage. I ain't missing that. When I sit back and I see you brothers having your fun, I'm happy for you. I really am. But as for me, I'm glad that y'all happy for me for sitting my tail down somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's good, man. Hey, but you got somebody to sit down with. So, sometimes you can't sit down unless you got.
That's true too. That's true too, bro. That's so true, man.
If you ain't got nobody to sit down with, bro, you might as well get out on the dance floor.
That's true.
Until you can find that
Stay up
one.
on the dance floor. That's true, man. Man,
Well, I'm about
goodness.
to end this show, man. It's over an hour.
All right.
Trees, what up?
I just wanted to address Jamil Edwards right quick. Highlight that for me, player. It brings a question. Well, go ahead and highlight that. Everybody has a sexual past, but when it comes to women, no man wants to find out he's dating or married to a whole undercover whore. Talk about the shock to the system. It's a shock nonetheless, but let me ask y'all something with an eye toward the traveling man. It's a lot of people who like to ridicule a brother that goes to DR and finds that girl that has a picture in certain bathrooms, in club bathrooms. What's the difference between that and you marrying a chick that was over here who got 4 babies for 5 different dudes? Is that much of a difference? That always puzzled me. You know what I'm saying? They hoes over here, they hoes over there. You try to find something in between, but obviously there's other people that cannot be satisfied with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I really, I don't like if somebody do find love and it's somebody that was a pro or something like that, maybe they done got over that and got that behind them. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But I've always wondered about that. What's the difference between dealing with somebody here and somebody over there that's pretty much doing the same thing?
There really
I
is.
think
That's a good point.
That is.
But some guys, go ahead.
I mean, the difference that I see is that these women here, like I said in the Sasua review like 3 years ago, women in Sasua are hoes. No, they hoes. They say they hoes. Women here are hoes, yet under the guise of queen. And that shit's just odd to me. You know what I'm saying? The majority of them want to play this queenish role, but that's not the case. A lot of them can't be queens when you're fucking the justice in the kingdom. So,
True.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just always been on my mind and puzzling. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you had to say, Rich, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, some guys they like being with the stripper broad or abroad. They don't mind that chick cheating, you know, and they can deal with that. Some guys, that's normal for them, you know. So if the guy want to find a girl that's a certain type of girl, working girl, whatever the case is, yeah, man, that's what he want. That's what he want. You know, I give him advice. I tell him not to, but hey, they do it all the time. Go ahead,
There's
Dre.
a lot of porn stars guys with wedding rings in the scene. So there's a lot of female porn stars that got the wedding ring going while she's doing the scene. So
right,
there's dudes that can handle it.
I'll leave, but you know, if anybody that is like that and their husband is a regular dude, the only advice I got for him is, hey, don't kiss her if she come home too late. You know what I'm saying? You know what's happening when she go out the house. You know what I'm saying?
If she come home too early.
Yeah. Something wrong. Go ahead, Rich.
Where you at, beat up, man?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, man. Like I said earlier, man. Like I said, you know, if you in a monogamous relationship and you know both of y'all get tested, both of y'all clean, both of y'all good, then you know just let it ride, man. You know that's your girl for life or whatever the case may be. If that's your one, if you want to marry or whatever, you know, if she be with 50 motherfuckers, man, and you cool with that, you cool with it. You know, y'all straight, y'all clean, both y'all good, y'all can move forward, move on with the relationship. You know, and if that's what you if that's what you want, that's what you want. You know what I mean? If you love her, you love her. You know.
There's nothing wrong with that either.
All right. So Houston won the game tonight, huh?
No, did they?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Astros
folded, man. My Raiders folded, man, like they always do.
Man.
It'll be a game. What is it, game 7?
I don't think it's game 7. It's game. Let me see. Houston 1-2. It was tied 2-2, so now Houston up 3. So 3-2. It's 5. Game 6.
Oh, Dre, man, this for you right here, man. This question is tailored for you.
Do you
think there's such a thing as Felipe de Love out there?
No.
If you dealing with chicks like in other countries, I really don't think so, because a lot of them, you know, like if you messing with a girl in DR, you know, you probably got your nice little apartment with rugs and carpet and shit. Meanwhile, the chick you dealing with, she might have a phone where she could communicate with you, but her house is wall-to-wall mud. So there ain't gonna be no 50-50 with that. You know, it might be 80-20 at that point, because you probably had to look out for her, mama, little brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. If you want 50-50 with that, I don't know what 50 she gonna give you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the perfect scenario, in my opinion, is 100-100. You know what I mean? You give 100, and if you know that she give him 100, then y'all good, man. You good.
That's how I look at it. That was the answer I was going to bring to the table, because I look at it like you have 50-50 moments, you have 80-20 moments, you have 70-30 moments. It always swing back and forth, but just like B-Dot said, as long as no matter what the moment is, y'all put 100% effort into it, both of you, that's how it's going to work out. Because if you just give me 50% of you, that means that you're keeping another 50 for your damn self. And vice versa. If I'm only giving 50% of myself, that means I'm keeping 50 for my damn self. Of course, this ain't gonna work. So no,
you know, and it depends on it depends on the person as well, man. It depends on the person as well. You know, if you're willing to deal with certain situations, deal with certain things, and you just say, you know what, I'm putting all this to the side, I'm gonna give 100. If you give 100 and I give 100, then we be good. You know, we are moving toward our future. You know, and that's in the case if you want to, you know what I'm saying, if you have a chick that you really like, you really love, and you want to have a future with her, you know, just, you know, both of y'all are on the same page. If you give her 100, that means in your mind, you want to give that 100, and you know that she's giving her 100. You know what I mean? So y'all can move forward. Y'all can move on toward the future. You know, and we're talking about relationships right now. We're not talking about mains. We ain't talking about, you know, pros and all that kind of stuff. We're talking about if you are in a relationship and you know everything that you know, and she knows everything she knows, and you feel confident enough that she's being honest with you, you be honest with her 100%, and you can move forward, and you can, you know what I'm saying, kind of like Andre and his girl, man, you know, they give 100, and they're moving forward. You're moving toward the future. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about.
That's a good point that you made, B. Dot, in observing the fact that we're only talking about relationship people when you're talking the term 50-50. You're not talking about somebody you smash and you would never talk like that. You know, I never talk like that to somebody I was smashing. Hey, dog, do you get 50-50 to this chick you just smashing? No, I never had. Never thought like that. So you're right when it comes to relationships. This is the type of, you know, that question catered to only relationships or people that you're highly interested in. But yeah, Andre and I have pushed all the cards, you know, push all our poker chips to the middle and said, let's see what it's like. You know, certain things you want to experience that you put on your bucket list. And being in a serious relationship was on my bucket list. You know, because I never took relationships serious. Even when they loved the life out of me, I never really took them serious. I wanted to experience for myself to be that 100% person for somebody. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in it to win it, you know, all the way through to see what it's like. Because a lot of guys have experienced it, but I never experienced it because I didn't give it a chance. So now I'm giving it a chance with a person that deserves that chance.
I'm about to be out, man. I'm about to roll out, man. It's game over. I'm about to roll to the crib, man. We can do another live stream another time, man. But man, I really appreciate you guys getting on, man. Every time I'm on a live stream, I always learn something new, man. And you guys really teach me and really put it into a different perspective. That's why I love these live streams, because you learn so much when we do these live streams. Even though I'm on the panel, you know, I learned so much from you guys, man. I appreciate it, man. But B-Dot about to be out, man. But y'all be safe, man. I'll be back out into Colombia next week, and a week from today, I'll be in Colombia. So we can probably do a live stream from there, man. I can show y'all some things. I always post stuff in the groups and stuff, man. So y'all get in the groups, and you know, and like I said, we can learn from each other, man. We can learn from each other. There's so many different things that I think it was like last week where a guy was on one of the YouTube channels, and somebody said something so important. They said, man, if he would have been in this group, if he would have been, you know, connected with us, he would have never went through the situation he went through. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. So true.
All right, I'm about to end the show, man. So, any last words, Andre, love across the border?
That was basically it. You know, there is no such thing as 50-50. You got to put in 100 if you want the real results of any true relationship. And that's basically it. Just want to give a shout out and thank you guys for inviting Love Crossing Borders to your channel. And make sure you guys get those likes up before you leave. Richie Rich's roll the tape.
Roll the tape, man. Any last words, B-Dot?
I always have my famous last words, man. And it's always the same. It's always the same message. If you're thinking about going out of the country and traveling and exploring, get that ticket. Go on and get that ticket and and do it, man. Step outside the box, man. Step outside your comfort zone. Go on and do it. No matter if it's within the matrix or if it's out the matrix. Step outside the box, man. I got so many friends and family that's never been out of the country, never been out of the city, man. You you really want to go and experience those things, man, because it's kind of like what Andre said sometimes. When you later in your life and you say, you know what, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't shoulda, woulda, coulda. Go and do that shit now, man. Make it happen, man. Explore the world. Go to Germany. Go to. If you live in Alabama, go to fucking Atlanta. If you live in fucking Alabama, go to fucking Germany. If you can, save your money
Hey, we
up.
full, bro.
Huh?
Don't come to Atlanta. We full. Go to New Orleans.
Go to
But
Houston.
you got some guys out there in the country, man, old country dudes, man, never been out the city, man. Get out the city, explore. You know what I mean? Travel, go to California, go to Washington, go to Florida, go to Miami, go do something, man. Just step outside the box, and once you get that thing rolling, you want to explore some other spots too. You start meeting people from all over the world, man. You're going to want to meet them and meet their families, or go to Germany. I love Germany, man. That was the first place I went was Germany, man, and I really loved that place, man. I know a lot of people talk bad about it, whatever, but Germany, cool. You know what I'm saying? Europe is cool. Amsterdam, I mean, just step outside the box, man. Stay safe. Do your research, do your due diligence, but get outside, man, and step outside the box. That's all B Dot guys tonight, man. Y'all be safe.
Word. Shout out to Passport Action, man. Y'all check that brother out. He got some hot videos rolling right now. His channel is rolling. Y'all check him out, man. Any last words you got, Dream?
As usual, life is a long, drawn-out story about how you die. Do what you plan to do what makes you happy. Stop trying to walk the other people's tightrope to make them content with what you're doing in your life. Because at that point, you're not doing yourself, you're doing them. And those people that when you're doing them and you go wrong, those are the first people that will tell you, you should have done what you wanted to do. Those people are not friends. Those people are leeches. Once again, life is a long, drawn out story about how you die. Die happy. This is Drees, and I'm out this thing. Y'all have a good night, people.
All right, peace out, Jedi. Thanks everybody for coming on the show. The brother Jamil says, disprove all black men need to network. Absolutely, man. We're the only race of people that don't. Everybody else does. Latins, whites, Koreans, Asians, all of them stick together, man. We're the only race of people. We spend I'll say about 90% of our money in different communities. And I'm not saying I'm against white people, but I'm just saying I'm for empowering black people. To give you an example, we had an all-black football park. We got ages from all the way from 4U all the way up to 12U. We get out there to take pictures. It's a white company out there. And just reminded me of a white Santa Claus. And we taking a picture of a white Santa Claus. So you got a white company out there that's making all that money off of a black team. And I'm thinking in my mind, this is Atlanta, Georgia. And all the black companies that have picture companies, we using a white dude. They getting $30, $40 per player. And you got 20 players on each team. Man, you do the math. The man might be walking out there with $7,000. I'm like, man, this could have really helped a black business. Like, all you doing is taking pictures? Like, how hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, out of the whole Atlanta, you couldn't find a black person that take pictures, man. You know how many you're a photographer, right?
Yep.
So you know it's a lot of black photographers. And I'm like, man, in my mind, I'm like, man, this is why we can't make it. This is why we can't be successful as a people. Because we think ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? You think ass backwards, man. You don't want to support each other, man. You think if for somebody else get ahead of you, or oh man, he ahead of me. Oh man, it's the end of the world for me. No, man, that person that's behind you, that's moving up, he may be the person that helped pull you up. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to kill each other, man. It's crazy, man. That pissing me off, man. That really pisses me off because in every black mall here in Atlanta, there's a picture guy, or there's companies out here that does that, man. You got an all black party. It's one white kid that goes out there. One white family. They cool family. Nothing against them. It's an all black party, and they go out and get a white photographer.
Every time.
And we just ain't gonna make it like that, bro. But anyhow, man, my last words for the night is it's pretty simple, man. YOLO, man. You only live once. Just maximize, check all your check marks on your bucket list if you can. You never know when it's your time to go, bro. So y'all have a good night, and we'll talk later in the week, man. Hopefully me and you can do a show, Dre, and we could talk about some more relationship stuff.
No doubt. Let me know. I'm in.
Well, anyhow, if y'all want to join I do got a WhatsApp group for the coming up. I started it last week, and we got like 18 people in so far. I am asking a donation to get in it. It's mainly gonna be behind the scene footages, different stuff. Guys in there already sharing their content, stuff like that. It's just a donation to help me with the channel. It's not to pay my Georgia Power bill, nothing like that. But I will use the proceeds to buy different equipment, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm not trying to milk nobody or nothing like that. I'm just asking for a donation to join the group. We got some good brothers in there so far. But once we get to like 30 to 40 people in there, it'll be a lot more action. We do got some action going on now. But if y'all want to join that WhatsApp group, hit me up, email me, roadtotank.com. If y'all want to do a different show or y'all got ideas or anything like that, got an interesting story to tell, you want to be on the show with us, hit me up also. And we'll chop it up. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace out, my brothers.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
Peace out. Peace out.